What's up? I'm BeBe Nycole.
Peace and blessings. I'm Trinh, and welcome back to the Beauty Vault.
All right, guys. I'm super excited about today's live show. But first, we want to introduce our beautiful guest, okay? So I'm BeBe Nycole. You guys are used to seeing my face, and I want you to meet the ladies that will be co-hosting with us on the Beauty Vault today.
Hey, y'all. I'm Queen T.
Hey, guys. I'm Callie.
I'm Coco.
Hey, guys. I'm Fatima.
And I'm Trinh.
All right. Are you guys excited about today? Y'all ready to get
Very
going?
excited.
Yes. Okay, let's get into it. All right. So today's Beauty Vault topic is going to be Girls Night Edition. And the title is Dear Future Husband. So if you guys want to get into the show, continue watching. All right. So I'll hand it over to you, Trinh.
Okay, so what we had the ladies do before we started the show, we all went in and we wrote down a short but sweet letter to our future husbands. We're going to get into that in just a few minutes.
Yes.
How about we check in first?
We got to check in.
You guys might not know. You might be checking us out Eastern time. You might be checking us out Pacific time or somewhere else. But right here, according to my phone, it's 3:07 a.m. Okay?
That's right.
We are vamping. All right?
We are.
In our 30s. That's all you need to know.
Period.
But we up. And we're together. And we're enjoying sisterhood. And we're hoping that you guys enjoy this show.
Yes.
Let's get into these drinks.
Let's get into
And
it.
see, I've been sipping.
Been sipping.
Sipping. Sis came in sipping. Okay. We are trying to catch up.
So, guys, I'm sipping on kombucha and a little bit of mango juice. I am, that's what I'm sipping on. A little something, something.
Okay.
What you sipping on, T?
I got the hookah vibes going. You already know.
Sipping on that hookah.
I'm sipping on some Douce. I
Sipping on
did drink
that
it straight, but it's just a little bit, not a lot.
Okay. Do
Straight
say,
up.
do whatever you say. Okay.
Coco.
I got what you got, Brittany.
You got what I got? Kombucha? Okay.
I got a little mango juice and some Douce.
A little mixed drink.
Mm-hmm.
Well, me, I slowly feel my wings coming from out of my back because I was about dead and now I'm waking up. So it must be this Red Bull in my cup. Okay?
Okay.
Because
That's
about 30
there.
minutes ago, I was ready to take a nap. Okay? But now I'm ready to do this. So I like to take a cheer, have a toast with my ladies, with my sisters, whether it be your hookah, your mocktail, your real tail, or your shot. So sisterhood, I love y'all. Thank y'all for traveling today.
I love all of y'all.
Not the cheer in the hookah.
Yes.
I'm about to go ahead and knock this off.
Sip, hooray.
We're about to have an amazing show. You
And
guys
cheers
excited?
to you guys too.
Cheers.
Thank you for tuning in with us.
Yes, and we hope you guys, for the people who are just tuning in and just seeing our face, you're tuning into the Beauty Vault. As we said earlier, this is a beauty show. We also talk about things regarding the culture. We love to do that here. And we just always invite our guests to take a sip with us. So get relaxed, tune in, and we'll go ahead and get the show going. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so really quickly, guys. First thing, Trinh, what do we like to do on the show after we talk about our drinks? We like to do it.
Well, we like to just do a little check-in.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know it's about 3:07 a.m., probably about 3:10 a.m. at this time where we are. So we just like to go around and see how everybody's feeling, where your head's at, where your headspace is at, and we'll go from there. I'll start.
Okay.
I'm feeling a little geeked up at the moment. I feel that the Red Bull is literally bringing me back to life right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see where this is going.
Where it goes.
For me, I am, I'm trying to pick it up.
Pick it up, little challenge.
Yeah, Douce helping, because 5 minutes ago I was on that couch.
Yeah. We're waking up. We're trying to wake up.
I made a whole post I tagged every one of y'all.
Oh, really?
Except for this one. 'cause,
We'll
you
check
know,
it later.
Yeah, gotta see what that be like.
Okay.
Right now I'm just chilling. I'm vibing. I'm going with the flow. Feeling good. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready to call Mr. Up.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm feeling good. I'm happy that everybody's together. It's a good time. We're vibing. I don't be sleep. Sometimes it's the weekend, so I'm up.
She be outside.
That's your time right here.
Kelly for the streets.
We're interrupting on good party
This
time.
is normal time for me.
Kelly for the streets.
I'm just happy, delighted. I'm ready to see what this brings. This is definitely a banger. I love the podcast already.
All right.
Everybody get y'all seats.
I'm chilling, I'm with the fam. It's always a good time seeing my beautiful big sisters around me. So, good vibes, good energy. I'm motivated, I'm inspired. Good vibes.
I am I'm feeling good, but I'm tired. But I know I'm gonna feed off the energy from my girls. I'm also really excited because we've never did a podcast with this many guests. But the best thing about it is this is family. Literally family, and literally family. So it's the best first experience with guests ever. So I'm super excited about this.
How long have we guys known each other? We're I would just say we're 15 plus.
Yeah.
We go back to the sandboxes. Okay.
To the
More.
crib.
I think I might have ate a couple dirt pies with
Right.
these people.
Right.
We go back. 4 flats.
We go back to she been there since
The crib
all
days.
the life.
No, the embryo days.
Embryo days. So I will go ahead and say, since I am, co-host, you guys are used to seeing my face. This is my little sister. This is my older sister. Real blood. But these ladies, you cannot, they are my real blood. Literally, they ate in my house, been in my house, they're my sisters too.
Right.
So just so y'all know.
We done got bed bugs together.
Period.
We go back.
We go back.
Things have changed. All of us in the two-door.
Okay.
In a little red suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
They
Okay.
have no license. Shout out to Papa Do Right, cause
Okay. That's right.
we love you. You let us get away with a lot.
So let's stop. We're going through the show, and this show, it's the guys, the fellas. You're gonna get to kind of get into the mind of women today, but we don't speak for all women. And women come from all walks of life, and we come from a similar background, differences, different culturally, but we can't speak for all women. So just understand that the viewpoints of this video is from us. We're speaking for ourselves, from our experiences. If you can relate to them, great. If you can't, oh well. But we just want to know that we don't speak for all women, but we're going to get into the show and kind of get more personal so you guys can see where we lean and how we lean, due to life and experiences, so you guys can understand us more. So future husband, if you're destined to meet one of us, you'll know a little more about us and where we come from. Okay? So y'all ready for the show?
We ready.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Dear
Okay.
future husbands, and y'all ready to meet y'all future wives.
Okay.
That part.
All right.
Y'all heard Callie?
Yes.
Ready to meet your future wife.
Yes. Okay. So I want to jump in. The first thing we're going to talk about is who we are, right? We all have a different background. We all have a different story, and it is a lot of us up here today. So what we're gonna do is just keep it in order. We will, get out of order here and there. So just bear with us. This is their first time on a podcast. So guys, let's give them some love and some hearts, because it takes courage to put yourself out there. But yeah. So we're gonna go around and tell you guys about us, our background, a little bit. We'll start with just our name, our age, and where we're from. Okay. All right. So I'm BeBe Nycole. I have to say, I've lived around different places, me and my siblings, but I'm only going to speak for me. I consider Charlotte my home, and I'm now currently residing in Augusta, Georgia. And I'm also a salon owner, as well as the founder of DHG Pro University.
All right, y'all. So, as my sister said, we definitely come from a diverse background. I would have to say as well, Charlotte is my home, but we're from South Carolina, and I'm 25. I'm an educator, author, poet. So, tap in.
Hey.
And I'm Callie again. I would say Charlotte is definitely my home. I consider myself to be from here, Rock Hill originally. But I always say, what, 10, 12 plus years? Why not?
Yes.
And I would say, I think that for me, I do a lot of things, but I would say I'm working more towards nails and nail tech. So everybody, it's more things to come. We'll see. I'm excited. It's a new adventure I'm diving in, but definitely stay tuned.
For sure.
Hi everyone, I'm Coco. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. You best believe, okay? Great city. Right now I am a MUA, which is a makeup artist, and I am furthering my education as far as in criminal justice. I want to work with kids. I believe that my purpose in life is to help others, so I want to give back to my community. I want to start with the youth first, most definitely.
Yeah. Shout out to the youth.
Okay.
Me? Oh, where am I from? I'm the one that's from all over. I really am,
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah.
I am first generation African, straight from the motherland, Fulani.
Hey.
New York is home. Charlotte is home. I can't. It's not no. It's Charlotte's home and New York is home. Like,
Where are you now, though?
I'm in Atlanta.
In the
Yes. I just be traveling. If you know anything about Fulani people, we are nomadic herders, and I think it's in our DNA.
Yeah.
We just moving.
Yeah. We're two Georgia girls.
Just moving. Just always
Georgia.
moving. But I'm a hairstylist out of Atlanta. I currently am at Texture Salon, but I am also the head honcho of Bella Dior Beauty LLC.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys know who it is. You guys know what I do. But if you forgot, don't worry about it. I'm Trinh. I'm the CEO of Totally Trinh. I'm also your co-host right here at the Beauty Vault. I'm also your co-educator at DHG Pro University. I bring you guys all the knowledge, all the keys, all the gems in the natural hair game.
And
And
that's that on that. Okay. Yes. All right. I just want to say, I'm really, really, really proud of everybody up here because as you guys will kind of hear as we talk about our life stories and stuff like that, we've come a long way. Like, we've come a long way and we are here. We're alive. We're thriving. We're going after our dreams. We're going after our goals. We're breaking generational curses. And I'm just so honored to be sitting near them. I hate to be that one, but I'm so proud of these girls. I just am. So with that being said,
We're proud of you.
Oh, well, thank you.
You already know. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Right. Okay. So guys, we're gonna be talking about things like the dating scene. We're gonna be talking about so much, but I think it's really important to let's talk about everyone's status. We're writing letters to our future husbands. We scratching heads. What's the status? What is the relationship status? What is the tea? So I'm gonna let Trinh start.
that means it's gonna go this way.
It is. Boomerang. Hit the boomerang.
Well,
Since you asked.
my man in the bed or whatever. He loves me.
Period, poo.
And I love him too. We have a beautiful child together. Marital status, he need to get his mind right. So if there's anybody on this live, let your boy know.
Don't fumble.
5 is that magic number, and we there. Yeah, so I am not married, but I'm in a relationship, and I am dating to get married.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
we do have a child together, so it's like I think we should have probably done that first.
But since we
things
did,
happen.
Honestly and truthfully, like
Yeah.
I'm really through my experience of having 3 baby daddies. Yeah, I really see why it would benefit to be married before you have children. I think coming from a person that hasn't been married but got 3 baby daddies, but I'm with that third one though.
For sure.
Okay. Third time
to charm.
Yes.
Okay. They say save one for the husband.
They gonna roast us.
Go ahead. Disclaimer, we're going to keep it real.
We gonna keep it real and raw,
Real
baby.
and raw.
There's no other way to be. Okay. Go ahead, sis.
Me, I am in a relationship. Hopefully this the one, because I don't got no more relationships in me.
Why you say that?
Because I don't.
We gonna get into it.
I ain't got no more relationships in me.
She said y'all men been stressing her out. This the one and done.
Okay,
I'm
go.
starting to get great hair.
Oh yeah, we can't have that.
We can't have them.
They there, but they hidden, but they there. But yeah, we have a beautiful daughter together. You know, a little blended family. Working on a ring. If I ain't getting that ring anytime soon, sis will become that cat lady, and that's on God.
Okay. Okay.
I don't, but I will like them. I'm so busy.
Okay.
Okay, well, my status right now, I'm the wild card. I'm just dating. You know, I don't really want to settle until I find that one. You know, I just feel like the experience that I have been in, I put my all to that basket. You know, so right now I gotta be selfish for me.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta find out what works for me.
Okay.
For sure.
Who's going to match my energy? I'm trying to manifest that right man, you know, so it just right now.
Okay.
Mm.
She said she
So
weighing her
you're
options.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ain't all her eggs ain't in one basket.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Eggs in one basket.
Don't be putting all them eggs in the basket.
Right.
And we ain't talking about
That
Easter.
is a lesson that I think everybody has to learn.
Yeah. So what's your?
I would say coming from a 8-year relationship, I'm single now.
Ooh.
Whew. I put all my eggs in one basket, but it's okay. I told myself I will make me happy. I want to learn to love on me. I get so caught up in like, oh, it's our world, but now I just have to scale all the way back. But I do want love. I do want marriage. I do I'm not gonna rush it, but if it comes knocking, then I might open the door.
Who's there?
So, Romeo.
Love is not you.
Romeo, where art thou?
Romeo.
But
His
yeah,
name-
I'm single.
And mingling.
I am mingling. So yeah, that's my status.
I just had to pause before we get to TT because I do see the glow. I do see that you are taking the time to care for yourself since your 8-year relationship.
Yes. Looking good.
Honey.
Looking good. We love to see it.
Because I might have took me, them kids, and drove us to get some ice cream.
I know that's right.
Hey,
let me get some ice cream. Yeah.
all right now.
Dropping your ass.
Okay. TT.
So I am single, coming from a 2-year relationship. I definitely have been in relationships like my whole damn life since I was like 13. So right now at 25, I am focusing on myself. I'm open to like I am dating. I am open to finding like that person, but it's not at the top of my to-do list. I'm definitely focused on traveling. I'm definitely focused on my books. I'm definitely focused on my kids. Well, I don't have kids.
Speaking of traveling, where are you going soon?
Wait, let her finish. Let me just clarify real quick. My kids in my first grade classroom, focus on them, get them right, okay? No children, I'm going to Santorini, Greece soon. In less than a month now, so yeah, just bachelorette status right now. So yeah.
Okay, bachelorette, live, honey,
Live, honey.
live for all of us.
Yes, baby.
we got some years on you. I am marital status single. However, I am in a relationship. And that's that.
How long? Let's just say this.
Messy.
My point in asking that before you give a number.
Okay.
Because
It's controversial.
Okay. Yeah. Here we go. She's been in a relationship longer than all of us. That was the point.
Yeah.
She is the loyal of loyals. Okay.
Loyal.
That was the point of me asking how long she's been in a relationship.
She holding down.
She's loyal.
I have
High school sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah.
But you know what? High school sweethearts, it doesn't happen rarely, but I would say when it do happen, y'all really go through a lot.
Yeah, we grow
But
together.
it's like, wow, it's like, yo, y'all are the definition of let me hold you down.
Okay.
But
That is so
watching
funny.
y'all grow, it's beautiful too.
Yes. And inspiring. I mean, coming from a person whose longest relationship was like 8 to 10 months average. Okay.
I'm proud.
I'm proud of you
11th
too.
month. I
I'm
love
proud
that
of
because
you.
it does show that you can
I'm
let
so
somebody
proud of
in.
you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm so
I receive that.
Yeah,
Y'all know me, so y'all see stuff that I don't see in
right,
myself.
but we are definitely proud of
Yes.
like, you have
The growth.
you've been in a relationship
Yes.
for 5 years now.
That's crazy.
That is amazing.
If you like it, then the nigga.
Oh,
We gotta bleep that out. YouTube, I'm sorry.
that is
3:35 a.m.
We wildin', okay? Y'all just having y'all like a fly on the wall.
I won't do
having
it
this,
again.
We'll be having this conversation
so
literally without cameras. We will
I
be
just
talking
love
like this.
it. Yeah, I love it.
But
Motivation,
yes, I have
motivation.
been because I know people are like, bitch, how long you been in a relationship? But I have been in a relationship over 10 years.
With 2 beautiful, gorgeous brown children.
I have been I know people like, hell no, but for me and mine, hell yeah. I have we started dating we've known each other since 8th grade. We didn't date until the kind of like we talked more in high school, and we got serious like in the 11th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and we had our first child at 19. And then I packed up and moved my life to Georgia, and whole life, and it went from there.
It's still there.
Y'all forget about my
sad.
business. We gonna move on.
We were so sad.
But
so sad.
I definitely it's definitely a journey. We'll get into that though.
And we
All
are
right.
proud of that journey.
Yeah, I am proud of that
Because
journey.
we thought you was coming right back.
Yeah, we did.
It was like nothing there.
Augusta.
Shawty went and literally
Okay.
built her brand, built her name
Proud of
from
you.
nothing
You
in
have
a town where she didn't know
beautiful-
anyone. No
They
one
know
knew
me
her and made it happen.
In a
They know me now.
beautiful
Go,
They know me now.
They know you now, right?
Do it.
All right. So, since we're talking about where we
doing
move
judges
from,
here. Okay, I'm done.
period. Okay.
Lawyers, doctors,
Psychiatrists. Okay. And
I am so blessed. Y'all hyping me up.
you are blessed.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm very, very.
You're a good role model. You're a role model.
That hype your
I was about to
bestie
say I'm very, very awkward and shy. I only share with them. So y'all, I'm getting comfortable with this, but I definitely want to be authentic and raw because I know that there's a blessing in being like authentic because people can relate to you, and most importantly, a lot of people feel alone. Right, alone in their circumstance, alone in their journey, and God definitely spoke to me. I was thinking about the whole ride, like I'm not about to let them in my business. It ain't their business. But I was like, on my heart, God's like, but what if somebody needs to hear exactly your testimony? What if somebody need to hear exactly?
Car ride.
I was like, nope, I ain't telling them nothing.
Said, no,
They're not gonna know this.
I said,
They're not gonna know that.
I
Like,
said,
why you on the podcast?
I said, but I look up to you.
Just be discreet about it.
Oh, for sure. I'm a master.
Ooh, say it again.
I'm a master at discretion. So yeah, that probably shocked a lot of people.
And me being the oldest in the group,
yeah,
I literally look up to all y'all. And I'm the oldest.
I love to hear. You know what? They talk. Listen. So
look up to you too, Slim.
Yeah.
We're
gonna get
His ass
into
went all the way to damn
Africa.
Okay.
And like y'all, I was in beauty school with her, and she went to Africa. Like, let me tell y'all something. I started beauty school with her, and when we were younger, we did everything like buddy, right? That was my first like solo experience, not having my friends go through something with me. I never forget when she left, I wanted to quit. And it's a beautiful thing because she started that journey with me and I finished it and she didn't until recently. So I just want to like clap her up. But that just lets y'all know how I've been licensed over 10 years. So that just lets you know we started that journey and it still came full circle and I'm very proud of you.
Yes.
But like we started, like we just go, y'all gonna see.
So
let's get into it.
Got some things in the vault.
Yes. So guys, I want to move on. We're gonna keep the show flowing because we know what we done been through, but let's go ahead and get into it. I want to talk a little bit again. The end of this, session, we're gonna, talk about our future husbands, and it's really important that these men know what they're dealing with, right? So this group of women, I would really like to know, share as little or as much as you want to share. This is very, it can be a sensitive topic, but whatever you want to share, I just really want to know. I really want them to know where you come from. What was it like? How were you raised? Because we all know that how we're raised impacts our future choices and decisions. So only share what you want. You can keep it simple, but just understanding, again, I want people to kind of know us so they understand, how we move and how we make our decisions. Like, I guess I'll start. I come from a home with a mother and a father who are husband and wife. Mm-hmm. We have a huge family. 7, 8.
Okay. We're 6 now.
6.
But unfortunately,
I'm the oldest girl.
Yeah. 7, 6 living.
6.
So
Our
7.
little sister passed away.
Yeah. So I always get that wrong. But it's 7 of us in total. My second to youngest sister passed. Her name's Kiera. We love you. Rest in peace. Beautiful. And it's 2 boys and 4 girls. So you can only imagine. The boys are the oldest,
but the girls are running it.
Period. And yeah, so we did grow up mostly Christian. Really, a little bit too much Christian. Made me get up out of there for a few years. But Christian, we have things in our family, like other families, but addiction is in our family, from alcohol to gambling. So depending on how I feel, I may share more about that, but that impacted like my life decisions and my choices and people. And it really kind of put like a flame into who I am, because when you have such a large group of people to live amongst, you're trying to, find your place, so you have to learn who you are, where you fit in real quick. And just my experience in life really put a fire in me, like to never quit, because we experience things like, eviction. We come from struggle. That's basically what I want to say. But I feel like we're so far from that now. And yeah, so I'll let my sisters tell their experience because they have their own experience.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Definitely. as BeBe was saying, definitely a lack of stability. I think that played a huge factor in all of our lives, and how we navigate and move, and providing for our current families. For me, future family. Definitely didn't have too many examples of a healthy relationship. So we definitely saw the marriage.
Yeah, we saw marriage.
We saw them thug it
we
out.
saw the best. We definitely, no, be very clear, great parents did the best they can, and we'll get into that later, because the reality is our parents, this is their first time at life.
They did what
They did the best they could. We
Yeah,
love our
this is
family.
not a bash.
It's not a bash. It's just we want you to understand
Just
how
being
we
transparent.
lean, okay?
Mhm.
Because when you hear the rest of these stories, you're gonna get it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. We don't trust these niggas. I'm just playing. But yeah, we're gonna get into that.
No, we got it out the mud for real.
For
When
sure.
Trent was talking about like the bed bugs, like
It was ghetto.
We all had
real.
bed bugs.
It was
rough.
my idea to get the mattress.
Can we talk about it?
It was my idea.
She did it.
I thought we'd be comfy. Because obviously, I
Snorted.
Where y'all
I
get it from?
quit. But to bring it back. So didn't really have an example of like a healthy relationship. I did see what it looks like to try your best and put your best foot forward, even if to others it's not your best foot. And I did want to touch on like journeys too, because you might start with people, but your journey is always going to be your journey. My journey is different than BeBe's. My journey is different than my sister Kelly's. But at the end of the day, like we all got a destination. So yeah, that's just all I want to say.
Yeah. Because you were the first girl. How was that?
Yeah, I would say I was definitely middle child syndrome,
Okay.
where I just wanted everything to be perfect. I didn't want to be in trouble. I mean, hey, you get blamed if you do, blamed if you don't. I mean,
Might as well do it.
why didn't you keep the girls? You're the big sister. Okay, I have to set an example.
Yeah.
They watching me, so and then I guess too I had to be kind of rough, because it's like, okay, I got two older brothers, so they definitely gonna rough me up, make sure I don't fall for anything. So they definitely had their good conversations, and they were just big brothers. So middle child syndrome. And what else? I will say, definitely had some ups and downs. It wasn't always easy. I felt like our parents could have definitely made better choices.
Yeah.
But I think every choice led to where we are now.
For sure.
I think I left the nest pretty early.
Yeah.
Right out of high school. So yeah, I left the nest and then did my own thing, and then I came back to the nest. So the nest was good to be there. Sometimes we might have to go back. But
Can
I
do
think
something?
after, oh yeah,
What was it like before me and Tierra came along? Do you remember? Like, because I just know what I saw. So, like, what was it like? Like, mom and dad? Like, because I never saw mom, like, curse. I remember I had a dream, like, because my mom clearly had a past. But when I remember her, she was saved. So, I remember, like, I know they probably fought and had disagreements when I was little. I remember, like, having a dream that she cursed, but I never seen her because I'm like, was that fake? Did she ever curse?
Yeah, and the stories about the club
and stuff like that. Like my mom never cursed.
I've never seen her go to a club.
Never seen her drink in front of us. None of that. What was it like for you? Because I feel like she got saved.
She never was a big time like cursor. But let's just say I have scars from. It was just more rough. It was more, not like that.
Not like
I
abuse,
was more
but like rough,
tougher. Like
tomboy.
I just was running with the boys.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I was
you
still
hollering
kind of young, so I think I was more tomboyish. I got a big sister, so I can't let them see me weak. And then I still was a little shy too.
You were very shy.
I was very shy, and I was a good kid.
You were a very good kid, and
I think my mom felt like I was just like an angel child because I didn't really.
I was a Tasmanian devil.
I didn't really cry.
I was mean to her, like for no reason. I was like,
I was
I
loved everybody. Okay,
You you were a bit
Okay, yeah,
feisty.
we gonna okay, we're gonna keep
You were
going.
a bit
Okay, they got it.
She was a bit feisty. But of course, you know how it would be. You get in trouble for, you're the big sister, so you can't just beat on your little sisters or whatever.
I know.
You
She
know
could have
how
took my ass up
you
through
may
there,
get in
and
trouble.
she never did.
'Cause you know how it is. Y'all
She's
know
a
how it is.
sweetheart.
You still don't want to do
She
too
is.
much. And I think my mom and dad, they were working on how to raise a family.
Yeah.
But I think they arguments came from like finance.
Yeah,
I
got
would
it.
say that's a lot of the Black culture.
Yeah.
I think it's like,
that money
it's
anymore.
okay. I can forgive you for cheating, but if you got that rent, we can't go there.
Okay. Of course.
But yeah, that's my take on it. Finances
We'll
was
get into
big,
more.
and that was a big divider.
Got it.
And I think if we can like teach our generation to make sure they got their own, then it won't even be an argument.
Exactly. We're gonna get into that. Don't you worry. We're gonna get your turn, Courtney.
Okay.
We're gonna get into that.
Okay, so growing up with me,
Get your hair down.
oh my bad. Well,
Are you the oldest?
Oh, I'm the baby. I'm the only child on my dad's side, but I'm the youngest from my mom's side. But growing up, I was separated from my brothers and sisters, so I really didn't have that brother and sister sibling,
The bond.
right, the bond, growing up. So that's why I come to y'all, and y'all like my, my siblings, my family. So in the hood, a lot, you have to share things with your cousins and stuff, but I got to see different sides where like my aunt raised me, and she was like my mom, so I call her mother because when she took me in, she adopted me. Me and my brother and sister was separated through our family, so we can still be within the family, not separated.
Yeah.
So I call her mom, and I still call my mom, but she's like, like my actual mom, when she raised me. Single parent home, but I also got to see the marriage side, which is my grandmother and my grandfather's side. And that was a little rocky, So, but I still got to see what it is to have like a foundation, a family foundation, as far as like marriage. Like even though my grandmother, she fussed at my grandfather, but my grandmother was a housewife, so she didn't have to work. She didn't have to do nothing. My grandfather did everything, So I got to see that part. Yeah, that dynamic side. Yeah. So it was just like, you soaking everything in, and then it's like now that you're going through life, it's just like, oh, okay, I kind of understand my grandfather's side. When a woman, you working, and then the woman just at home, and then he outside and you the woman, and he may be doing this, that, and third because he's the breadwinner, Yeah. And then you get that part where it's just like, I don't have any kids, but I understand what it's like to kind of struggle financially, you know? Mm-hmm. So I get to see that I got everything, You
got a good, you got to see it quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Okay.
A little bit of
exposure. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, man.
Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm doing these coals.
You go ahead and knock that out while she talks. We get out the way because it was obvious. I was trying to stop her. But anyway, sorry guys. Yeah, okay. They're on there. She'll be siblings. I was like, you on camera. I'm like, shit. Now I'm like a big sister. I'm big sistering. Okay, go ahead.
Hearing everybody's story, and I think about my own. Mine is a lot of different. I'm at first generation African. I'm the first generation born in America. My parents came over here. They were married, of course.
You a little louder.
Married, of course. I really didn't get to see both of my parents in the same household. I want to say they had a telephone relationship. Right. And I also come from a polygamy marriage.
Okay.
So that impacted a lot. I have my siblings. It's about maybe 13 of us.
Okay.
Give or take.
Okay.
I'm going to say 13.
Okay.
But, and we have tremendous age gaps between my siblings. I have an older sister, 10-year gap.
Okay.
So you can only imagine. I kind of grew up with her kids,
Okay.
which is rocky. Then I have a 5-year gap between me and my brother. So my mom has 2 kids, which is me, makes me the oldest of my mom's kids. But then I'm the second oldest of my dad's kids.
Gotcha. Oof.
So
Interesting dynamic.
the youngest, my oldest daughter, is actually older than my youngest sister.
Okay.
And my oldest is 10 going on 11. So you can just imagine the age gap.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of age gaps.
Okay.
So I didn't really see my parents together. I mostly can relate to seeing a single mother doing the best that she can. And, dealing with, a man that has multiple wives, it was rough.
Oh, wow.
And it played a big role.
Oh, I can't wait to get into it. Oh, y'all stick around for this. Gonna get good. Okay. Real good. All right. Breathe. Yes. Oh. I know. Yeah.
Go ahead, Blue.
Take your time and whatever you come through it.
Okay. So, hearing all of these stories definitely just made me reflect on my whole life. And so you see me inhaling and exhaling because I'm just practicing the tools that I have to get through any anxiety or stress or triggering that could come with all of this.
For
so
sure.
I'm
definitely like, ooh, I want to delete this.
We may need to take a 5 after this because I think I just got a case of bubble guts. Like, wow, what just happened?
Okay.
I think those Red Bulls gave me my
Need to use them. Okay.
Okay. So I'm a survivor. And I have mentality of a survivor. I come from a matriarch of strong, independent women. And I use that term not very vaguely. I also come from a family of that generation after generation has dealt with molestation, sexual abuse. I come from a family that has dealt with generation and generation and generation of sexual abuse, from my great grandmother to her children, to their children, to myself. Yeah. So just having that understanding as an adult now, learning things about my family and my family's history, that's definitely shaped who I am. And I come from a family where my biological father wasn't in my life pretty much my whole life, but I do have a father figure. Okay. Shout out to my daddy, Christopher Williams, because that man has been in my life since I was 2 or 3 years old, and he's been front and center ever since, every step of the way. So I do have the honor of having a father figure, but my biological father missed out on all of his greatness.
Yes, honey.
My mom has always been independent, has always been a boss. She's worked in the financial. She's been an accountant, CFO, CEO. I mean, taxes. Start a business from scratch, creative design. Like, the lady is a hustler 101. So I definitely got my hustler mentality from her. But just those things coming from that type of generation of the sexual abuse and things like that, I can tell that it's definitely caused some emotional stress with myself, my mom, her mother, and the generations before that. So it's definitely caused me to have a lot of trust issues. And growing up, I had to kind of learn different love languages. and just observe different relationships to see what I liked and what I didn't like. Because growing up, I felt like I was kind of missing out, or there was a lot of voids there, a lot of things I didn't understand. I didn't really get told I love you or you're beautiful or you know, things like that in the home, right? And so going through all of those traumas and abuses, I'm also a survivor of domestic violence. So just overcoming so many things and surviving so many things have put a couple chips over my shoulder as far as the trust goes. Because I feel like as a young girl being let down by the people that you trust the most, right? Or the ones, or feeling unprotected by the ones that you feel like are supposed to protect you, caused some trust issues over the years. And so I had to unlearn some things, unlearn some unhealthy ways, some unhealthy coping skills. And I stand before you in the healing process.
Ooh, yes.
Stronger than ever.
Y'all have no clue. Oh my God.
Stronger than ever.
Yes.
And you really are, like you said, a survivor. Like,
And that's
for sure.
a lot of, and
that definitely is resonating.
and a lot of us are survivors.
That's crazy because I dealt with that. So just me hearing that, and it's like, okay, I'm not alone. So
I was just about to say
you never know
bruh.
what someone's going through
You don't.
or been through.
You don't. And it's going to be a lot of things that you hear and see. And even on this podcast, guys, you are not alone. Like, we don't live in the fairy tale internet world. We live in real world. Okay. So we can't even come before you guys artificial. It's just not in us. Like, we don't talk like that. We don't talk amongst each other. We cuss each other out. Like, we don't do that amongst our group. You feel me? So you're not alone, and you know, we gonna definitely keep it moving. But I just want to take a moment and let all my girls just breathe. That's what we do. We using our coping skills because it got a little deep. But it's okay, and that's how you heal, and that's how you change things. Because talking about things, you know, leads to prevention. And if you don't know how ugly the world can get, talk to somebody beside you. Talk to your neighbor, and you'll find out just how hard life has possibly been for people. You know, so I just want to breathe because I share some stuff. I don't even share. I don't even share things, but I'm just proud of everybody up here. It's gonna get deeper, y'all. Just wait on it. But let's just breathe. We just reset. How we feel? It's getting deep. We feeling good? Okay, we're gonna move on. Okay, we good though. So I want to talk about like parenthood because again, dear future husband, if it's one of us, we want you to know us. Okay, let's get real. Let's go beyond the surface level. Let's understand really who you dating and who you getting involved with. A lot of people like the outer, the pretty picture, but they never go beneath, and that's why a lot of stuff don't last. You know, everything is fake and surface level.
And speaking of not lasting, I ain't gonna last in this building.
Woo! Out of there, it's gone. Yeah, exactly.
Looking cute,
that is so
but
funny.
Guess what? I want to make it through the rest of this podcast, so
She don't want to fall over.
We gonna breathe.
These shoes going next because y'all can't even see them. Okay.
Listen,
Okay. So
I had to relax a little bit.
Hello.
I feel better now.
But anyway, we crazy like y'all. We know it though. We're like you know we know our crazy. We own our crazy. Okay.
I saw that.
So I want to get into like parenthood, right? I want you guys to go around and tell us a little bit about, you know, your life. Do you come from are you a single mom? Are you a blended family? Are you not a mom at all? You're not part of the hood. You ain't in the hood. You know, you ain't made it to parenthood. I'll start with myself. I am mother of two. I'm not a single mom. By the grace of God. By the grace of God, I had a little moment, a little split where I experienced it just a little bit. And let me tell you something, baby. Single moms, you guys are, you may not know it, but I feel like, you know, what you do is hard. What you do is it's not fair, but it's hard and it's honorable. And I know so many. So I'm not a single mom. I live in the home with my kids' father. So So for me, I have a dog. Her name is Nora. That is my baby girl. No, all jokes aside, though, I really do have a dog. But all jokes aside, me personally, just watching my older sisters and seeing the things that they've experienced, and I realize it's very, very important on who you select to be the father of your children. Not knocking anybody.
Oh, honey, it's just
At all.
observation.
It's just observation.
We know the decisions we make.
Observation for real.
Maybe.
And just for me personally, I haven't met anyone that I would want to have children with at that moment that I was, so I do want to have children at some point, but it's no rush. Like I said, I've been focused on myself and just my mindset, my mental, learning from my bigger sisters, not only from their growth, but as well as their mistakes. So
For sure.
that's just what I've been doing.
She got the cheat code. She got to see our lives. And if you don't, you gonna do. She's already. Oh, never mind. She's already broke so many generational curses. She's already broke so many. She ain't got no baby daddies. She's college educated. She live on her own. She travels. Her credit good. We is proud. She's a future husband. Come. Collect her.
Ain't no rush though.
Collect her. Get off the streets. The streets are not safe. Okay.
We're not rushing.
Okay. Go ahead. Your turn.
I would say I am a single mother.
Okay.
I will say it is not easy, but it does get done. I don't know. A lot of people say I don't really look like I stress out much. I don't know.
Yeah, that skin. Because I have made a
She
whole
stay in chill mode. Like,
Yeah, can we do
I'm very
it,
patient.
like how do you look like this?
She look like
all
she
my
doesn't
stress.
go. She doesn't go through the when you lose weight and you be looking like a skeleton.
Girl, is you good? Is you good?
Is she good? Is she okay?
Well, go ahead.
I would say it's not easy. I don't know. To my future husband out there, I have 3 boys, all boys. So
boy, mom.
I don't have time. When it comes down to my life, it is busy. Okay? I do want to do more. I do want to achieve more. I do want to definitely take the time to maybe do more with the boys. I want to start getting more active with them.
Yeah.
I feel like work consumed me, and then BS, other stuff, life.
Yeah.
But I do want to make sure I'm showing and setting a good example for them. To where they can say, okay, even if I am going to have to be a single dad or I'm going to have to be out here on my own, I'm not going to be afraid. I'm going to know, I got this.
Yeah.
Mommy got this. I got this.
Right.
But, I am a single mom.
Okay.
Bounce back.
Okay.
Crazy.
Well, I don't have any kids, so I am a golden ticket out there.
Period.
So, you know,
Second 2 go to 10.
In my 30s, don't have any kids. But I have dealt with men who do have kids,
Okay.
and I have took the role of being a stepmother.
Okay.
So I kind of understand.
Shout out to the stepmom.
Thank you.
Yes. Also to the stepmoms.
The blended family.
Yes.
Yes.
We not haters over here. We respect women. So.
So I kind of understand the aspect of, when you don't have kids and you date somebody who do have kids, so you get attached to them.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you take the role of
the mother? No, I don't.
not being a mother, but just you want to feel that role to make things feel secured. Like,
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, because
hold this down,
right? I mean, because I don't have kids, so it's like he has kids, so I want him to see how I am around, how I deal with kids,
So you can get to take an
right,
idea of what type of mother you would be.
Right, exactly.
For sure.
And then kids are comfortable, they gravitate towards you, whatever, and then it's like, for me, it's like that experience,
Yeah.
so just like, do you want kids?
Yeah.
I still want to go through that whole process, you know. And then it's like I see like, because in my family, I'm the only first cousin who don't have any kids.
Yeah.
You know, all my first cousins, they got like 6 kids or more.
Wow.
So I'm the only one who don't have any kids.
Yeah.
So I broke that curse, you know.
Beautiful.
Like, you know,
Beautiful.
Have you ever felt like, why don't I have kids? Can I have kids?
yeah.
That's a good question.
Right. I mean, I have, but I just feel like whatever's for me is gonna be for me. You know, whatever's in God's journey.
Yeah.
Of course, like again, like my
Sure.
purpose for me, like even me wanting to go to school for juvenile, you know, to help kids. Like even if I don't have a child naturally, I'm gonna adopt one.
Yeah.
You know, but I gotta make sure that I'm right.
Yeah.
You know, financially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whatever the man
Mentally.
is,
Mentally,
right?
too.
Exactly. You know, so even though with IVS, there's a lot of women like celebrities. You know, they go through that. They build their foundation and they have that money, but then you get up to that age, it's like, okay, now I want my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's come to
Yeah.
a time where I'm like, I don't want to be 40 with a 1-year-old, because then y'all gonna be outside, and then I'm
And I'm definitely gonna be out here.
So
I'm gonna be there with you.
thank you. You know, so me personally, I just gave myself. I said, if I don't have a child by 35, then financially, when I'm fit, then I just adopt one.
Yeah.
You know, so
Okay.
you know, yeah.
Oh,
And I hate that they put a stigma. It's Janet Jackson was 45, 50, okay?
the brand.
The
brand.
We can have
Yeah.
children. I hate when they say your clock is ticking, your clock is
That
out.
clock.
When it's your time, it's gonna be your time.
That's right.
I never planned anything.
I never
okay?
planned, and I never
Never.
planned, but I did prevent.
I did not prevent.
I prevent
okay?
when I got the
I didn't
two.
plan and I didn't prevent.
When I got the two, I said, hell no. Because these niggas will pump you up and make
y'all
no
know-
choices after
y'all
that.
know
Shout out
something?
to those preventative
Practice. Yeah.
Y'all laughed at me because I think I was. When it comes to
Oh, you can
You
tell
were
your-
the last.
when it comes
You
to
were the
us,
last.
when it comes to
Yeah.
us, I was the last and I'm the oldest
Yeah.
to have one.
You was
And
out
y'all
last.
used to give me hell, be like, yo, by the time Slim have a baby, her milk is gonna be breast.
Oh God.
Right.
So well, clearly, what about your journey in parenthood? Let's hear about it. Your turn.
Let's hear about your
Are you a part of the hood?
I am.
Okay.
I am a single mom, but I'm not a single mom. If that makes
Interesting.
sense.
You
Okay.
gonna help us understand.
So-
Make it make sense.
You gotta do it.
You have
I have
support.
two
You have
support.
girls. I have
You
two
got
girls.
girls.
My oldest, I consider myself a single mom because I'm all she got.
Got it.
She, daddy, non-existent. But you know, that's for another story
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mhm.
But my youngest, her dad is very active.
Got it.
So I come
You
on
both.
both spectrums.
Mhm.
I know what it's like to
Yeah.
be a single mom because I was a single mom, and I know what it's like not to be a single mom.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm on both spectrums.
Okay. It's late, y'all. Bear with us. Okay.
Don't boo hoo.
I'm not crying.
I'm not crying.
It's late up in here.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm in a relationship, but sometimes I be feeling like a single mom still.
Mhm. It happens.
And
It
sometimes I be
happens.
feeling
We
like
talk
a
about
single
that.
mom because I know what it's like to be a single mom.
For sure.
I was a single mom pretty much.
Yes.
I was a single mom for pretty much 10 years.
Mhm.
For about 10 years. With 2 different baby daddies.
Okay.
From 2 different backgrounds.
Ooh, give it to him.
With children that were 361 days apart.
Yes.
So it's definitely challenging.
Yeah.
And what I meant by I still feel like I'm single today is because my guy, he gets up early in the morning, probably 4 or 5 in the morning, and he gets on the road to go to work every single day. But he's not getting home until 7 p.m. So the baby's here with me. So as far as like the doctor goes, grocery store runs, anything that has to do with the care for the child, I pretty much take care of.
Mhm.
And even with some of the things, like even when he's home, he's tired, sometimes I'll still kind of carry a lot of the weight. So sometimes I have found myself still feeling like a single mom.
Yeah.
And wonder like, hey, I thought this is supposed to be easier, you know, with the guys here. And so I'm just being transparent and still encourage, you know, people who are in relationships together, even though, you know, father and mother are in the same household.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Make sure that we are
being realistic.
Well, make sure that we are not putting too much on the other parent. You know, make sure that we are. I would just encourage us in relationships to look for ways to help always.
Because some men actually feel like if they're taking care of all the bills financially, like my situation, I can be very transparent.
Yeah.
You know, my youngest, he's very active in her life, but he feels as if, okay, I'm taking care of all the bills. You can handle everything else because he's taking care of all the bills. Yeah. But then it's like, well, I get tired too. Like, you can change a diaper.
Yeah. I mean, well, I'll just speak on my situation. I've been in a relationship longer than anyone up here, so we've grown together. So I can relate to both of them because at one stage that was me, at another stage that was me, and then at this stage we've grown so much that we do a lot of things together. So I remember being very young when our children were younger. You know, he was more so work and like video games and just like, you know, I'm working and taking care of the kids. But also we were very young, like we were like